Hello, my name is Hardana Zulkarnain. Today I want to speak about Steve Jobs' speech he said during the Stanford University graduation ceremony on June 12, 2005. Our topic today is 3 stories about Steve Jobs' life. The first story is about connecting the dots. We know Steve Jobs. He dropped out of Ripps College after the first 6 months but then stayed around as a drop for another 8 months or so before he really quit. So, why he did drop out? The reason is he couldn't get the value in it and had no idea about what he wanted to do with his life and no idea how college was going to help him to figure it out. And here he was spending all of the money his parents had saved their entire life. So he decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. And then 10 years later, he realized if he had never dropped out, he would never be like this. That's why he said, you can connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So, you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. The second story is about love and loss. Steve Jobs said he was lucky because he found what he loved to do early in life. He started Apple in his parents' garage when he was 20, and in 10 years, Apple had grown from just he and his parents in garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. But at 30, he got fired, and so he decided to start over. The next 5 years, he started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and at the same time, he found his wife right now. He's pretty sure none of this would have happened if he had not been fired from Apple. He said, "Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith." The third story is about death. One day, Steve Jobs was diagnosed with cancer. He had a tumor on his pancreas, and he expected to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. He lived with that diagnosis all day. Later, he had a biopsy, where they stuck an endoscope down his throat, through his stomach and into his intestines, put a needle into his pancreas and got a few cells from the tumor. And then something rare happened. The cancer that is curable with surgery. He had the surgery and he is fine now. That was the closest he had been to facing death. And he hoped it's too closest he got for a new more decades. Steve Jobs said, "Your time is limited. So, don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't travel by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of other opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is the secondary." Alright, so the main idea is we need to stay hungry, stay foolish. Because only by staying hungry, we will always think of filling our hunger with knowledge. And still foolish because with that, we will make us realize that all the process we go through are still not complete. Keep trying and trying. And Steve Jobs said, "And I have always wished that for myself, and now, as you graduate to begin anew, I wish that for you." Thank you very much. I am Hardana Zulkarnain.